Yeah, so I've just gotten finished watching the 4th series of Arrested Development, which everyone should know at this stage. Well, not everyone should know, but it's available exclusively for streaming on Netflix. So, what did I think of it? I really liked it. I thought that it was exactly the same as the first 3 series that aired in Fox. So that's why I can't understand why so many people thought that this was shit. To me, this was the exact same show that I liked when it aired on the television. The writing is as good as it's ever been, if not better than it's ever been. One of the reasons I'd actually say this show is better written than it's ever been is that it tells one big story. All of the events all connect into one, all connect to form one big story. You also get to see events that you've seen previously from different characters' perspectives. I really like that. Like, for instance, one thing that was really well done was explaining how the ostrich got into Balboa Towers at the end of it. I think it's called Balboa Towers, I could be wrong. Anyway, at the end of one of the episodes, an ostrich attacks one of the characters. I think it's Michael Booth, but I could be wrong. Anyway, an ostrich attacks one character, and you find out why the ostrich is there. The ostrich is there because it belongs to Lindsay's new activist boyfriend, and the two of them have been living together in a rundown trailer because he's an ostrich farmer. So Lindsay gets fed up of living in the shitty trailer and brings him and the ostrich back, and then that's why the ostrich attacks someone. You know, that could have just been a throwaway gag at the end of one of the episodes. You know, just some wacky shenanigans to have a funny conclusion to the episode. But no, it explains exactly why it's there. Now, when the series started, I think the first 3 episodes, the first 3 episodes, I didn't really care for. I thought this was going to be a slog to sit through, but by episode 4, when it found its groove, in my opinion, it just kept getting funnier and funnier and more clever, and gave some real emotional depth to the characters, which I think had been there before, but this time it solidifies them as real characters. You know, it was really good to see that. It was also really good to see how each episode focused on one of the family members. I think the best of the episodes came towards the end when they focused on Oscar in it, and I genuinely felt sorry for the character. It would have been easy to make him come out off as just creepy, and they do play around with the fact that he's a little bit like Norman Bates in this, but ultimately all he wants is to have a family that loves him, and I thought that was actually genuinely touching. I also thought that the storyline between Tony Wonder and Job was also surprisingly touching. You know, the two genuinely seemed to like each other and love each other, and it stayed away from having crude gay jokes in it to have a relationship where the two of them wanted to set each other up, but they found mutual respect for each other by the end of it, and I thought that again was surprisingly well written and touching, but it wasn't done in a schmaltzy way. It was done in quite a genuine and funny way, in my opinion. So, yeah, call me a fan of this brand new series of Arrested Development. I know I've been rambling a little bit, I hope I made a little bit of sense, but this is unscripted, so take it for what it's worth. I recommend that you watch the 4th season of Arrested Development.